Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rurikhan show. So today I've decided that it's finally time to start and make at least one more video to tell people about what the plans are, how I've been doing stuff, how everything's been going down. Because basically ever since I've joined TGN, I've only been making almost exclusively content for the TGN World of Warcraft channel. Also made a few videos for the TGN Forsaken World channel, because as you guys know, obviously a gaming company cannot exist on one game alone, so I have to also work on other gaming videos, not just World of Warcraft stuff. I know that you guys, at least most of you, are probably not interested in the other stuff I've done, so that's why that stuff doesn't show up in here, I guess. But yeah, today I have a show planned out, so let's get right to it. So I'm not sure if you guys have been checking my website or not, but basically what I've been doing is I've been embedding the videos that I make for TGN World of Warcraft on my website, and basically that's where you want to go every now and then if you just want to keep up with the stuff that I'm doing and not what everyone else is doing at TGN. For whatever reason, if you just want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can go to my website, and whenever I put a new video up on TGN World of Warcraft, it's going to be showing up there. Now, the last two videos aren't there yet because I haven't placed them there because they only uploaded like last night, and as soon as I got up this morning, I'm like, no, wait a second, I gotta make a video for my channel. And yeah, so we're going to be making, I'm going to be making a Rurikhan show, so to speak. And basically I'm going to go over my website, and I'm going to try and answer some of the questions some people left me. So here is for my video, the Heroic Grim Batol Protection Warrior that's up on my website. You can go check it out, or you can check it out at TGN World of Warcraft if you prefer. Whichever you prefer. On my website it's embedded on YouTube. Whatever I upload onto TGN is not going onto Blip, because that would almost feel like I'm competing against myself. That would be retarded. So the stuff that I put up on Blip is going to be exclusive for my channel, and the stuff that I put up on TGN World of Warcraft is going to be exclusive for them. Now, I'm not going to be for them. Why do I keep saying for them? For us. I mean, I'm a part of TGN, so for us. That's retarded. So I'm not going to be competing against myself in the videos of TGN. The thing is that TGN World of Warcraft already has, for instance, lots of paladins. And that's one of the main reasons why I haven't been uploading Protection Paladin content there. I mean, I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to go against other people that are already making Paladin stuff. I mean, it's bad enough that my main character currently is my Paladin, and I'm covering Holy Paladin as much as I can. But pretty soon I'm probably going to be making some Protection Paladin videos and hosting them up on my channel, because like I said, I don't want to have double Protection Paladin chained by Protection Paladin videos. I mean, I think it would be kind of ridiculous to have one channel just like Protection Paladin video, Protection Paladin video, Protection Paladin video. So probably those might be coming onto my channel instead. I don't know. I might also have to have a word with George about this. I'm not sure. Anyhow, moving straight along, like I said, on Heroic Grim Batol Protection Warrior video, which is a video I've put up on my website. God, spit on my screen, idiot. Someone asked, for some reason this video keeps freezing both on YouTube and your site. It's not my connection, because I've tried the videos of yours and they work fine. Just letting you know, keep up the good work. Well, Anonymous, basically you probably got the video while it was still rendering or something. No, but it wasn't rendering, because by the time I put it up on my website, it was uploaded for a long time. So I don't know why you had that lag. I'm not having that lag on the video. But good old Mystic says, pause the video to have a buffer, go pee meanwhile, get a fresh beer, after that enjoy. That's right, Mystic. Awesome comment, man. I want your screenshot still, lol, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I suppose you're talking about Protection Warrior UI screenshot. I mean, you can see it pretty well on the video. I don't get what's your point. Iron Walker says, hi there, I got a Prot Warrior who is heroic ready, but can you make a video about stats you're going for? Seems Stam is the prior for tanks. So, video on how much Stam, hit, dodge, expertise, etc. Love your videos. Okay, so stamina as much as you can get. Dodge and parry, basically what I try to do is you get a certain amount of it on your gear, and what I'm noticing is that at earlier levels, most of the times you get more parry than dodge. And what you might want to do is reforge some of that parry into dodge, because the higher your parry goes, the less percentage you get per rating. I'm not sure if that's clear. Let's say you have an item that gives you 100 dodge rating and your dodge is at 15%, right? And then you have the same item that gives you 100 parry rating and your parry is at 10%. The 100 parry rating is going to give you more parry percentage than the 100 dodge, because your dodge percentage is higher. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, basically to break it down to you, what you want to do is you want to try and have the same amount of dodge as parry. This can be achieved successfully in two ways. Either you will reforge, let's say you have more parry than dodge, for instance. Either you reforge your parry into dodge until you match those two, or if you prefer, reforge your parry into mastery and get that up even higher. I can't exactly give you numbers to go for, because these numbers vary immensely according to the gear you have. The one number you can have is the expertise. You want to aim to have 26 raw expertise. Okay, not expertise rating, 26 raw expertise. You go into your character sheet and you should see their expertise. There should be a number there, not expertise rating, and you want to have 26. That's what you want to aim for, because 26 is the soft cap of expertise, which basically means that a boss can't dodge you anymore. So that's it. That's the one number I can give you. The other ones, get them as high as you can, and don't go full out stamina, because that's ridiculous. I've always said that's ridiculous, and I will keep saying that's ridiculous. Don't always go full out stamina. Get as much stamina as you can, sure, but do not sacrifice dodge, parry, and mastery just for stamina. So, like I always say, try to keep it balanced out. It's your safest bet. So, hope that helps you. Okay, and that was from Hiron Walker from Agamagan. Now I'm gonna go straight back here and check out the next post I made, which is for the Forsaken World videos, which is a whole bunch of videos I made on Forsaken World. Didn't really like this game, looks too much like a knockoff of WoW. Well, if you look at WoW, it's also a knockoff of 100 other games. They just did it a lot better than everyone else did, so yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Mystic, that's pretty big post, dude. Rurikhan game looks pretty good, much like WoW, better graphics, which tends to be a very bad point for its future. I wouldn't exactly say better graphics. The graphics are, let's say, a bit more realistic, because WoW has a distinct art style, right? A lot of people criticize the graphics on World of Warcraft, and it always ticks me off, because WoW graphics aren't bad. They have a set art style, and you can try to mimic it as much as you want. Nobody has yet successfully been able to mimic... What the hell? Guys, come on, I'm making a video. You guys are interrupting me. You're taking away my style. Come on, damn it. These are other directors from TGN. We have our own Skype little chat thingy going there, and basically they just interrupted me. Bad, very bad. So anyways, right back onto the subject. Like I was saying, WoW graphics have a distinct art style, and nobody that I've seen has been able to... God damn it, let me put this on busy or something. What the hell, where's my contact list? Contact list! Do not disturb. Thank you very much. Sorry about the interruption, but basically the whole point of this show is to do it in one take. I'm going to be making these shows, making them one-takers, and that's how it's going to be. Sorry about that. So anyways, like I said, WoW has a distinct art style that nobody else has been able to mimic thus far, at least in my opinion. And they're not bad graphics, they're just maybe not the super duper hyper realistic, super shaded graphics that you're used to these days. The graphics are just... I mean, it's a game from 2004. Are you kidding me? The graphics are awesome. We're at 2011, 7 years later. The graphics of this game are awesome, considering that the game is 7 years old. So anyways, that was just about the graphic. Developers are all aware of the WoW success and are too often tend to copy it as much as possible, hoping it will attract more players to their game. I agree with you. A lot of people try to kind of copy WoW formula and they really shouldn't. But I'm not saying that's exactly what Perfect World is doing. I'm not sure that I would agree on that. They got their own style going, and it's different. It's not exactly like WoW. I mean, it has a lot of WoW-ish features, but then again, a lot of MMOs have a lot of WoW-ish features. But yeah. Let's take, for example, non-WoW player, WoW player gamer. Yeah, this is the point. This is the point. I read this earlier, and I know that you're trying to make the point of why would World of Warcraft player play this game when he could be playing World of Warcraft. Well, because people might get tired of World of Warcraft eventually. I don't know. Okay, I'm not really going to be comparing Forsaken World to WoW because that would be bad for business, okay? I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna get your message out though. So please, developers, there is a lot to do with the fantastic medieval background, but instead of copy paste WoW, just try innovation both in game mechanics and design. This is Mystic's main point, which, in case any developer is watching this, this is what my my subscriber meant. Okay, the main message here: don't copy paste, innovate. Actually, isn't that like a perfume thingy? Don't imitate, innovate. Hugo Boss, something like that. Whatever. I'm not sponsored by Hugo Boss, by the way, but maybe I should. Let's see. Coming up next, what do we got? We've got Lost City of Tol'vir, Warriors Arms DPS. Oh yeah, this is the one where I went on a race against the clock, and I had a blast in this freaking instance. Even though the group was kind of sucky and they kind of gave up. Oh my god, this video was awesome. Nice video, cool to see some rundown of the arms spec. I don't often go arms, but I hit it up once in a while. Its burst is pretty fun. Bladestorm is likewise great fun, and I admit I did laugh at the res. Yeah, a healer rezzed me on top of landmine. Landmine blew up. I flew, pancaked on the floor, and yeah, bad, Holy Paladin, bad. And yes, Fury AoE is pretty balls right now. Yeah, it's crap. Meat Cleaver is a talent you're thinking of, but it's still really not that great. No, it's not. It's crap. They changed the inner rage to half the CD on your hurt strike and cleave, which is bullshit. Don't really care about that. Inner rage isn't great to use as Fury, but I figure this may be easy to use as long as you can cancel it after AoEing. The armor debuff, don't forget Feral Druids and FFF Feral Fairy Fire. I have no idea, I don't play Druids, I don't know what the fuck they do. Most of our kitties just throw that at the start and go to town. A resident kitty says no trouble at all to keep it going, lasts for 5 minutes on top of that. Does it replace Sunder, however? I'm not sure, but I assume it does, considering you guys are saying. This comment was from Volander. Next up from Dracovar. This one is what... This is one of the funniest videos I've seen from you. You look so excited to play comment as DPS job. Just a little question. Is your shield wall binded on the macro defensive stance plus equip tanking arms? Or do you do it manually? No, I have a macro. And what my macro does is it first equips my one-handed weapon, because I'm not sure if they changed that in some recent patch, but at least when you hold a two-hander, you try to equip a shield, it doesn't work. You have to equip a one-hander first and then a shield. So basically what the macro does is one-hander, shield, defensive stance, shield wall. That's the whole thing the macro does. I might, if you guys really want to know, I might type the macro down if you want in the future. Just not right now because I want to get to the show. I mean, it's a show. I mean, I can't be going around checking out macros and stuff. Come on, I got to keep the flow going, you know? So that was from Dracovar. Thank you very much for your comment, good sir. Now up from Gildak. I've seen all of your videos from the first tank guide you put out on Wrath of the Lich King. Excellent job. Your guides are very informative and enjoyable. Thank you very much, good sir. My head is bowed down to you. Please do a Dead Mines video. I can't find a Dead Mines video out there. I know you're going to make heroics videos on all instances. Make Dead Mines next. Well, I just might. Who knows? Please don't forget to come out. Don't ask please, dude. Seriously, I'm not some celebrity or some shit. I'm just another guy on the internet. It's fine. Don't forget to come out with an updated DK Tank Guide too. Yes, as you can see on my list, my Death Knight is currently level 83, and he's leveling up. He's still got those damn Wrath of the Lich King gloves. Yeah. But I'm leveling him up mostly through instances to get as much gear as possible so that when I reach level 85 I can immediately jump into heroic instances. So the Death Knight is on the works. I'm playing my Death Knight every single day. It's just that I don't have much time because, I mean, I gotta play my Warrior to make videos, I gotta play my Paladin to make videos, I gotta play my Paladin to raid. There's a whole lot of stuff I'm doing, but trust me, the Death Knight is definitely coming. And also, maybe a surprise for you guys, but I've actually created the Druid. This is the Druid. His name is going to be Lunar Rage, and I haven't started him yet because I want to be able to record every single thing I do, because I'm going to go through the Worgen Starter Zone. I haven't done it. I haven't done the Goblin Starter Zone either, but yeah, I'm going to be going through the Worgen Starter Zone. I want to film the experience. I might be putting it up either on TGN or on my own channel. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if they want to see low-level content there, but they probably do, because there's a lot of high-level stuff, and a lot of people seem to be neglecting the low-level stuff. And I myself, as a high-level player, I still find entertainment sometimes in going around and watching low-level stuff. So I'm not sure if everyone is like that, but yeah, I know that I enjoy it. So whatever. So anyways, this is going to be my Druid, Lunar Rage, and stop casting Swiftmend or whatever that green stuff is. You're going to be a tank, dude. You know, you're going to transform. Actually, this is going to be rather amusing. I mean, he's a human. He's going to shapeshift into a Worgen. From Worgen, he's going to shapeshift into a bear. From a bear, he's going to shapeshift back into Worgen. I mean, seriously, it's like the ultimate super shapeshift or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, the K-Tank guy. That was from Gildak. Thank you very much for your comment, good sir. And up next is going to be the Rurikhan's UI Prot Holy Paladin. Rui, please make a DK UI for tanks. I'm really stuck. Well, basically you can use the same UI I'm using on my Paladin, because your needs aren't really all that different, apart from the runes. You really have different needs in regards to the runes. I'm currently not using a rune add-on, but as I'm leveling my Death Knight, I know that I will eventually have to use a rune add-on. Not only that, but also my good friend Valrika from Out of Ashes told me that he's got some add-on that keeps track of the, what's it called, the shield that's generated by Deathstrike. And I also want to get that add-on when I'm tanking, so that's also going to be on that UI guide whenever I make it. Quick questions, please. After I get my DK to 85, should I make a tank heal pally? Will it take long? I got from 1 to 63 in about 3 days and 55 to 73 in about 3 days. But that's not leveling long. I AFK'd for at least a day. Should you make a tanking healing paladin? Well, I don't know. Do you want to? If you want to, sure. If you don't want to, why would you? I mean, it's really up to you, Onivia. After you get your DK to 85, though, I mean, if that's your first 85, what I would advise you to do is first get some heroics done, man. I mean, you know, get some gear, get yourself to that 329 item level, and then go make some healer's life miserable by tanking for him. And he's gonna hate you for it, because people at 329 item level are a bitch to heal, especially if you get Shadowfang Keep, because the last boss is currently bugged the hell. You have no idea. I was on that boss last night and I laughed my ass off because, well, I left my ass off first, and after a while it just got pissed off, because basically what he's doing is he's doing the pistol barrage and suddenly turns himself while he's doing the pistol barrage, so it's almost a 360 pistol barrage that hits everyone, and as a paladin you can't dispel cursed bullets, and there's just way too much damage going around for you to heal people. So yes, should you make a tanking healing paladin? Well, maybe after you make a few heroics, I don't know, it's really up to you. You decide, I don't know. In regards of getting 1 to 63 in 3 days, if that's long, no, that's not long at all. I would take a whole lot more, but I'm a lazy bastard, so yeah. Raven says, War UI, War UI. Well, I mean, the UI is basically the same that I'm using on my warrior. I can show it to you on my warrior, but it's going to be the same add-on, so I'm not really sure what's the point there, but sure thing in the future, I guess, because my cooldowns are actually on a different place in my warrior, so I guess I might show that if you want. Yo, that was a pretty fast UI explanation, dude. Yeah, damn straight it was. It was like a 20-minute video. You think that's fast? Not really that fast. Come on, don't be lazy, make a complete guide. Lazy? You're accusing me of being lazy, Mystic? Bad Mystic. Bad Mystic. Don't be lazy, make a complete guide. I know you're good at it, so stop pretending you can't. Why not making setup your Druid UI guy once created? Yeah, I might get into more detail, but I mean, I can't really do the same video again on TGN.tv. At some point they're going to tell me, dude, what are you, fucking retard? How many videos do you need to explain your UI? In fact, some people even told me my UI was so fucking simple, why did I bother making a video? And I'm like, well, people asked for it. Yeah. But anyways, Will says, thanks for the guide, even though you have so much other things going on with TGN, which is pretty awesome. Gotta love Towley. But yeah, man, read other comments after this and all you get is more UI now. Godspeed, Rick. How do you spell Skada? It's with a D instead of the double T's you made there. So S-K-A-D-A. Skada. Nice UI. That was from Monam. Now, Chris says, nice UI. Is there any chance you make a Hall's origination video? I will. Would you like that in Protection Paladin or Protection Warrior? I'm gonna make it eventually. I'm gonna get there, and probably with both of them as well. Or maybe you want it as Holy Paladin. Hey there, another great... Maha says, hey there, another great video as always. Like the person before me said, I am DK Tank as well, and really struggling with finding a good UI. I guess this one of yours can be used for DKs as well. But if you have any idea how to make a good DK UI, please do so. It's a pleasure watching your guides. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. And yes, you can use this UI for your DK as well. There's just going to be a little tweaks that I'm going to make, and I will eventually put out a DK UI guide as well if you guys really want. Really wish you would put videos out in waves rather than chunks, like a new this one's from Kelly. Really wish you would put videos out in waves rather than chunks, like a new video every few days rather than 3 or 4 once a week or so. Every day I look for new videos thinking maybe there will be a new one. Yeah, I'll have to get working on that. You know, the whole thing is the process of actually getting posting videos on my website, because I have to go pick up the keywords. I use different keywords from TGN, because whenever I put stuff up on TGN World of Warcraft, I have a set of keywords that they want me to use. But when I put stuff out on my website, I usually use a different set of keywords. I don't know, I just like using a different set of keywords on my website. As you probably can see, if you check out my website, the set of keywords is different, and there's also a description. I also got to do a screenshot. Basically, putting a video up sometimes takes putting a post up sometimes takes a bit too long, and I'm doing so much other stuff that I don't have time. And then those were actually posted up when I was at a birthday party, because I'm like, oh crap, I have to go to a birthday party and I still have to do so much other stuff. How am I going to do this? So I phoned my father and I said, hey Dad, loan me up your laptop. I stole his laptop. I went to the birthday party, like popped up the laptop, went to my website. Okay, now I'm going to be posting videos. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. I've been working my ass off for this stuff. So where was I? I was at Kelly's. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it more often. Like today, right after I finish this video, I'm gonna post up 2 videos on my website. I promise, I promise. I promise I'll try. And now Johan says, hi, just wondering, you saying you would be Horde if there were dwarfs, but can you try and make a Tauren Paladin? No, I will not make a holy cow. No. Just no. No, don't look at me like that. No. To be completely honest with you, I'm having a hard time enough of making this a Worgen. Because if you look at my account, just take a good look right now at what I'm going to show you. Dwarf Warrior, Dwarf Priest, Dwarf Hunter, Dwarf Paladin, Dwarf Rogue, Dwarf Death Knight, Dwarf Shaman, Worgen Druid. As you can see, I have a thing for dwarves, and how should I put this? I don't like not playing a dwarf, so this druid is already going to be hard enough. Don't ask me to make a Tauren Paladin. I am, however, going to be making something with a goblin in the future, because I want to check out the Goblin Starter Zone, and because I like the concept of goblins, because they're a character that can potentially self-ignite out of the sun and have a huge explosion of awesomeness. So yeah. That was it regarding the stuff that I've had commented on my website. I want to be doing these kind of videos every now and then to give back to the community, because I feel I'm really failing my community because I've got so much stuff going on that I don't have time to reply to people that ask me stuff on YouTube. Sometimes I don't have time to reply to people that ask me stuff on my website, so it's a pain in the ass. So every now and then I'm going to be making videos to answering your questions, because first of all, I'll put a video out, and I know that some of you like watching my stuff. I hope all of you like watching my stuff, but I guess that's just a little bit too hopeful. So basically I'm going to try to put out videos more often, and yeah, I gotta put out videos more often. Also, I've been sick for the past few days. I've got some weird ass allergies in my nose. I got the sniffles, and now I got like a sore throat for some reason. But this has been happening since Friday, and I've done 2 videos since that. Also, I noticed that in a video someone asked me about which mount was this, and this is the mount for getting all the heroic achievements in Cataclysm! Heroic dungeons, that is, not heroic raids, because I'm not raiding heroics yet. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Also, a lot of people are asking me a lot of stuff about tanking, and you want to know something that I really find important for tanks to use that I didn't mention in my UI guide, but I'm going to be mentioning it right here, right now. It's Tidyplates. We used to have Tidyplates and thread plates, and even though that still works, it's kind of buggy because it hasn't been updated in a while. But basically, I'm going to tell you how to set up Tidyplates in a way that you do not need thread plates. I have nothing against the mod writer of thread plates. I love him, but he hasn't updated it in like forever. And dude, I have my needs. I got a tank. I got to do my thing. So here's a little something. You download Tidyplates, right? After you download Tidyplates, I personally prefer the gray tanking theme. If you like something else, feel free to do whatever you want. But basically what I do is, as you can see here, you have your primary theme and your secondary theme. Now, the spec that goes above on top, that's going to be your primary spec. The spec that's below it, it's going to be your secondary spec. So what you want to do is, since my secondary spec is the tanking one, I go to my secondary theme and I select gray tank. Next thing I do is I allow overlapping nameplates. Why do I do this? I don't like nameplates like stacking up and moving all over the place despite the mobs being still. Having overlapping nameplates makes it a bit harder for you to click on them, but it gives you a more accurate vision of where the mobs are staying without actually looking at the mobs, just by looking at the position of the plates. And that's all I really need, to be honest. I just really need to know where they are, because if I happen to lose aggro, it's going to be really easy for me to click, because the plates are going to be bigger anyway. So anyways, you download Tidyplates, right? You set up your secondary theme or your primary theme, depending on which one your tanking spec is, if it's your primary or secondary. And you click on allow overlapping nameplates, and after that you go into Tidyplates gray, which is the theme that you're using, because like I said, select gray/tank. Then Tidyplates gray, expand that and get a gray tank. So here's how I do it. Non-target opacity 100%. I like to keep all my plates at 100%. Some people might like it otherwise. I don't. I like all of them 100%. Non-target opacity is basically the mobs that you're not targeting, the opacity of their nameplates. Like, let's say if you want to have focus on the one that you're targeting and just kind of ignore the other ones a little bit, you can reduce this to make their bars more transparent. I personally don't like it. I prefer having everything 100%. Hide neutral units. You don't have to tank neutral units, so why would you have to look at them? General scale, I put it a bit below 100 because on my screen 100 is really freaking huge. Lost unit scale 121. It's important that the lost unit scale is bigger than the general. Excuse me, sorry. Like I said, I got this nasty cough. It's important that the lost unit scale is bigger than your general scale. Why? Basically what it's going to do is, also notice that even though the tick is slightly more to the left, the scale is different here. It goes from 100 to 200, where here it's from 50% to 200%. So it's important that the lost unit scale is bigger, because that way when some mob gets loose, his nameplate's going to be bigger than the others. So you're going to be looking at it, it's like, whoa, that nameplate's way too big. I got to click on it and make it become smaller. So that's one of the things. The other thing, I use health text mode in total and percentage so that I can have the total health of the mob and the percentage of the mob. And then aggro indicators, I like to have it on the health bar color. Just set it up like I have right now if you don't know what I'm talking about, and try it out for yourself and then tweak as you go along. But basically, aggro indicators, health bar color, loose color. I like to use red because red gives you that sense of emergency. Oh my god, it's red. Just make sure to tone down the color a little bit. Don't use this red, for instance, because otherwise when something gets loose, it's like, oh my god, it got loose. My eyes are bleeding because that red is so bright. So yeah, use a little bit more neutral color, a little reddish, darker reddish. Same thing for tanking. You want to keep tanking on green. At least that's what I do. If you want to keep for yourself tanking on red, loose on green, whatever. But to me it's like green, safe. Red, not safe. Okay? So if something is green, it means I'm tanking it, means I'm cool. It means I'm cool. And if something is red, it means something's wrong. I gotta pick it up. So yeah. That's the way I do it anyways. And on widgets, I don't use any of them. And yeah, anyways, try that out while you're tanking. You should find it quite amusing. As you can see, this is the overall aspect of the nameplates. And what's going to be happening is, you see these three guys over here, pretend I'm tanking in them. They will look like this. And pretend this blue guy over here is red. That would mean that he is loose and his nameplate would be a little bit bigger. So I hope this also helps you guys with tanking. This is one of the main things I have with tanking right now is the plates. I really think that the plates is one of the most important parts of tanking when it comes to trash and all that kinds of stuff. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to try and make out more and more of these videos as time goes by. Please let me know some feedback if you enjoyed this, if you didn't. Leave me a comment, leave me a little something, you know, and the like or dislike stuff, and leave me a comment on my website, and who knows, it might get featured in my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Wait a second, that sounds a little bit too much like Husky. Husky, were you imitating me or am I imitating you?